What's up, my peoples? You are now in tuned with another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena, and back off hiatus is the lyrical genius Black Titanium. And today's topic may vary, as you know, in order to get the youth and able to think geometrically. So we're going to dive right into this, and we're going to talk about the pandemic and the rest of this shit, how they playing mind games with these niggas, because the pandemic is basically being used not only to mind fuck the sheeple, but it's being used to deprive black youth of education, to get their minds lazy, not to wanting to read or write or anything. That online school and shit is not teaching them anything. Not when you have many distractions like social media. So we're going to talk about this. Because as I look around, I'm seeing the black youth not only becoming more self-destructive and chaotic, but they're also becoming suicidal. Yeah. I was listening to a black psychologist the other day in the city of Baltimore, and she was saying, as Dr. Umar Johnson be trying to warn a bunch of these mothers that every time they send a little kid to her, the little black children are wishing to take their own lives. Yeah. And it's crazy when you watch it. It's crazy. Because when you're a child growing up watching the very people who's supposed to love you the most, your mother, your father, when you grow up watching them help the system of white supremacy. Yeah, I said the system of white supremacy because that's who's running this whole shit. That's who turned black people into fucking savages. When a child grows up watching their own parents, their mother, help the system of white supremacy, pass their own children off to the wolves, when they stand there watching black men of their race being reduced to cowards when it comes to the white man, when they stand there you gotta excuse me because I get emotional when I think about this shit. And I usually don't get emotional. But when you're a child and you're standing there and you're watching the very people that you love, and you know as a child, something that the mother turns the blind eye to, that's at least 70% of the men of your race are fucking rapists and pedophiles. Yeah. And totally loving and helping the very racist system that's eager to take the lives of the black youth. That's eager to take the lives of the black youth. The youth are going to become confused. Not only confused, but they are going to become homicidal. And not only are they going to become homicidal, they're going to become suicidal. Because their parents, these old ass black motherfuckers, are basically helping the system destroy them. I'm a well-traveled person, a well-traveled black man throughout the United States. So I'm gonna give you a prime example. Let's go to the city of Baltimore. And I'm not even from the city of Baltimore. I just know stand on a, when I go, I just observe. And if you go to a city like Baltimore, which is not really a big city, people think it's a big city. No, it's really a country ass town. It just got a lot of niggas from different geographical locations who's killers and who's rapists, who's dope dealers, who's dope fiends. It's just this fucking disgusting to watch. But basically, when you look at that situation and you look at the state of affairs of the black man out there and how the white man does the downtrodden and the needy, you will say, wow, how can a child grow up having anything to look forward to when when dope dealers and dope fiends set the tone of the city? You know what happens when that happens? The people of the city will adopt. They will embrace and adopt the very personality of that dope fiend. And if you know what a dope fiend is like, you will know that a dope fiend is totally untrustworthy because they will kill a mother when they need a hit. They will snitch on you when they need a hit. And when you go to the city of Baltimore and cities like that, the most dangerous motherfuckers in the city is the dope fiends and the dope dealers. I'm not saying walk around scared of these coward ass niggas because they bitch niggas when they come to the white man. They are the white man's little bitches. When you look at this shit deep in the depth. But my point is, whenever you let people like that set the tone to your city, the whole city will embrace the personality. And when you go through the city of Baltimore, you'll see that people, the women are fucking abused. They got, their mentals have been fucked over and fucked around to the point where their decision making when it comes to black men is terrible. But back to the essence of the conversation. When a child is growing up watching that, they will become confused. Yeah. They will become confused about who's really their enemy. And if you notice, the black youth are not listening to these old motherfuckers no more because these old ass niggas have sold them out. It's hard for me to even be around my child. Because like I said, when a child is standing there watching their mother cock their legs open for any random ass niggas bringing monsters into the house that's abusive, when a child is watching that, they not only become confused, but they become suicidal. It breaks their will to live. It breaks their spirit. So whether it's through their chaotic or self-destructive behavior or wanting to just take their own lives, they will have they will develop that death wish, wishing that they was dead because they have nobody to look up to. And when you walk around cities like Baltimore and you see black men limping through life and nodding out on dope and standing on the corner selling dope all day, that's a bad example. Yeah, you gonna see black people with jobs, but those are the house niggas. Like Mao Zedong said in his book. When Mao Zedong said in his book, the book of Red China, he said when the feds attack the militant, you know who they use? The lumpkin proletariats. Wherever you go, that's why wherever I go and I go inside a store or something like that, you'll get these old snitch ass slob ass niggas. Who working for the feds. They'll run inside the store before I get there and poison the mind of the niggas who's working there. So when it's a Muslim motherfucker, you go in there, this nigga don't even know you his brother, but his mind is already turned against you. He's watching you. Because that's what they do. They use the lumpkin proletariats, the working class people. And they also use the gang members. Little do you know, man, a bunch of these gang members ain't nothing but snitch ass niggas. Real talk. And I'm gonna keep saying that shit until they blow my fucking brains out. Because they are the very cancer sores on the backs of our fucking race. Real talk. Rapists, a bunch of rapo, pedophile ass bitch niggas. Who the white man has been incorporated into his system because the white man is intimidated. First of all, the white man is intimidated by the black alpha male, and he's not going to hire any black male or black anybody if you're alpha male. And you're not, but only way he going to hire these motherfuckers if you have homosexual tendencies or you're downgrading yourself and doing your people dirty. That's the only way. So who's the best ones to incorporate that the neighborhoods are being held in captivity by? The gang members. These snitch ass, slob ass niggas that be running around snitching on you and shit like that. And when a child is standing there watching their mother blatantly pass them off and drag them through the mud and pass them off into the hands of the wolves, and passing them off into the hands of the motherfucking wolves, then guess what? Guess what? And becoming addictive to the motherfucking, and becoming addicted to the plantation and abandoning them and ain't teaching them shit, the child becomes confused. And that further enhances and instills the realm of self-hatred within them. So we're going to talk about this shit. We're going to get back to basics. Real talk. Because the more you keep silent around this motherfucker, I done stayed silent for about 2 months now, and I'm watching these niggas, the monster becoming bigger. Black people becoming dumber. Crash fucking dummies around here. Our black youth are running around looking for knowledge and wisdom and understanding of what's going on, and they can't find it because they keep running into these fucking zombies. If you go to the city of Baltimore, that's all they do is feed each other fucking insecurities and downplay each other's virtues. They tell the youth, they got the fucking youth robbing and stealing each other's education, telling these niggas dumb shit to have them not even want to go to school. And if you don't know that a motherfucker who don't have no education, he will always lack understanding. A dumbass nigga will never understand anything intelligent. This is why when gang members see me and niggas see me on the street, they hate to see a nigga coming. They hate to even hear a nigga talking. Because a dumbass nigga hate to hear intelligence. And he hate to be exposed. Only one that when I hate the shit that I'm saying is the wolf who plans to make the sheeple hit their next meal. So I'm basically here to wake up the youth, man. I'm talking to the youth because it's the youth. Our black youth are dying, not only physically, they are dying mentally. And I can see it, all these little niggas, man. And by the time they get 15, 16 years old, your worst mistake could be to think that they are little children. When they get 15, 16 in the city of Baltimore, New York, LA, they ain't little children no more, man. They are now demons in training. Yeah, you'll see them niggas having jobs and everything because that's what the white man is starting to get these niggas jobs now. They incorporated them into their system. So now when you go in the workplace, the militant is going to have a harder time than usual because now them motherfucking criminal ass niggas is working in the workplace. You know we have reached the end of time when the criminals are following the righteous around, trying to look at the righteous as the criminals and the criminals get looked at as the prophets and the motherfucking smart niggas. But yeah, this is what it further enhances and instills the realm of self-hatred in our youth. So I'm trying to come back to bring about awareness, man. It's time to wake up. Because if you don't recognize who your future is, you don't have a future. Your future is not a fucking job. And with that being said, you have watched another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena. Hit that like button. Do whatever you feel. But I hope you learned something. And peace. I'm out.